You push through the fog, chasing the voice at breakneck speed. You trip and start to fall, but catch yourself against a bookcase? You look around in shock as the mist clears. You are standing in a library, your library. You hear a cough behind you and turn to see she hands you a thick book. Observations on the Universal Veil. You look at her in confusion as she explains, "You asked me to bring you your research, Master Fane." As you walk through the library, Harina expresses her condolences. It is a shame that the king forbade further investigation into the veil. She leads you to a door, your study, and pushes it open to introduce your visitor. You step through the door and see the Lady Amadia, one of the 7 lords.
Oh, please, there is no need for ceremony or dust. I must say, you created quite a stir earlier, Tiff. We believe the king's decree that you should not investigate the veil was and I see you have already brought me some reading material. Kindly give it here, my boy.
She thanks you with a smile and thumbs through the pages, engrossed by your work.
Yes, quite fascinating. A barrier of pure source. Do you truly think this veil is the key to unlocking a new future? Yes, so we gathered. We found it strange that the king would refuse you the chance to explore something that could be so beneficial. But perhaps there are still paths we can walk.
There is a crash of timber behind you, and you can feel hands grabbing you. You are dragged backwards as Amadia screams. The screams fade to nothing, as does the scene before you. You're standing on the cold, glowing stones once more, with Lady Amadia before you.
Fane, darling Fane. If you were not who you claimed, it could have been a disaster. Who? Anyone, my child. Anyone could be a threat. No one in this world has escaped the madness unleashed by the king. We know why the king forbade your reason. He already knew about the veil, Fane. He was draining its power, leeching from it to build up his... When we confronted him about this betrayal, he used his power to try and subdue us, to turn us to slaves. He wasn't satisfied with our fealty. He wanted total. We fought, of course. The king scorched our land. But by uniting, he was banished beyond the veil he had tried to subvert. But our victory was hollow. They were erased, destroyed utterly. We 7 were all that remained. I fear that it is. But you must steel yourself. For centuries, the king has been searching for a way back into our world. And beyond the veil, the moment we discovered the void, we understood the veil was created to hold it at bay by powers even more ancient than us. But thanks to the king, that evil, we have contained both ever since. But now, alas, they are winning. I fear we are no longer united.
Amadia turns and gestures to the scene behind her. Down below, you can see the 6 other gods fighting, clawing at each other, everyone desperate.
Over the centuries, the drip of void into this world corrupted the others while they played with their mortal races. I fear it is too late for them, for us. But you, Fane, you have been... The world needs a power to protect it, and you are the key, Fane. But you have fallen so far. You will feel whole once again, child. You have my word. I will guide you, but first you must but you will return more powerful. As your first step towards righting the...
Amadia stretches her hand out, and you feel a warm glow spread through your bones. You feel a sensation that you have not felt in a very, very long time.
You may have noticed I have tried to help you on your journey. That I can bless the very... And this is only the beginning. More and greater powers are... But before you begin, a word of warning. I gather that you travel with a pack of these lesser creatures. It is only natural after so long spent alone, but you must be wary. They are God-woken, the chosen, and then there is the one you know as Losa. She is something else, something wicked. For they will all walk the same path as you, but they cannot be allowed to reach its end. You must be the one. Oh,
She lays her hand on your skull, and you see it clearly. The others, the gods, Amadia, and you.
so go forth into the world with my blessing, dear one. Heed my words.